Hey guys, might notice something different here. We're trying something new out. See how it fits into our multi-mode method. So we're going to talk about why that is and how that is and what that is. So stay tuned. It's a chilly morning.
Hi, we're Jeff and Soni. We retired early, sold everything we owned that didn't fit into 2 carry-ons and 2 backpacks, and now we slow travel the world. Join us on this groovy adventure as we explore retirement life on the road.
There we are with our drinks.
All right, guys. So in case you haven't been around lately, we've come up with this new catchy little thing called the multi-mode method, and basically that is kind of splitting up our year between vacation spots, living spots, and saving spots to kind of give us a little variety and to maybe make things a little more enjoyable. So as part of all that, we thought we'd try out this camper van deal.
Yep, kind of a mobile home base is what we're looking at this as.
Yeah, we're thinking of it as sort of part of the living mode.
Yes.
I mean, right now, with the cost of renting this thing, we are renting it for 3 weeks. It's not savings
It's
mode.
not savings mode, but
And I suppose if we buy one, which is the ultimate goal if we like this,
yeah,
the cost of that would maybe make it not savings mode. So it's more of a living mode, I guess.
yeah. I think it'll give us the opportunity to have a place to come back to, hunker down if we need to. It just gives us a place to kind of be at home, but still be able to pick where that home is.
Right. And to go see some stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of look at it as a good way to explore North America, basically.
Right.
We've spent most of the time in the last year. We just celebrated our 1-year anniversary of retirement and hitting the road.
Woohoo!
And I'd say most of that time has been overseas.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of this country we haven't seen, and there's a lot of Canada we haven't seen yet, and we've got friends up there now that we've met on our travels, so we want to go see them, and maybe even go to Mexico with it. We don't know
We'll see how it goes.
if we like it.
That's right. So when we decided to do this, we tried to figure out a sweet spot, and we figured that 3 weeks would give us long enough to know whether or not we liked it or not, but still short enough that we could afford to do it since we're renting it.
Yeah, it's not cheap. These things.
It's not cheap.
And we found one of the cheaper places, Road Surfer, and
Yeah.
we'll kind of review them at the end and let you know what we think of them.
At the end of our travels,
Yeah.
we just kind of wanted to, so we figured the 3 weeks was probably long enough to know whether we liked this or not.
Yeah. It all kind of started. We've got some friends who are doing RV traveling, and they really like it. So they kept sending us like links to motorhomes and trailers and stuff. And I don't want to deal with the big motorhomes and trailers and stuff. But I've been seeing these camper vans. I thought that's kind of cool. You can kind of get off road, off grid, and
Yeah.
it's more nimble and easier to set up and tear down. So we thought, let's before we invest in one, because they're not cheap either, let's rent one and see if we can actually do this in this tiny little space living together.
Yeah. Not only now that we've retired, not only do we get to spend 24/7 with each other, we wanted to see if we could live in how many square feet are these?
Not very much, like maybe
No.
50 square feet or
Yeah.
something like that, or less probably.
There's a little dance you have to do. It's working out.
Yeah, so we've learned ground rules. Like when I'm cooking, she's over here out of the way.
Yeah. I sit and read or crochet or it gives us the home based things we like to do.
And then when she's doing the dishes, I just get the hell out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, we're learning that procrastination doesn't work. When you come in and kick your shoes off or take a sweatshirt off, you should just put it away.
Yeah.
Because usually we just throw it on a chair or a table or something.
Put it away later.
The chairs and the tables are just as close to the places where it actually belongs.
Right. Right.
So we're getting used to just putting things away as we go.
Yeah.
So we're trying to keep the counters clear and the chairs clear, so that we've got those all the time. So it's just little things like that we're learning along the way.
And we're learning about the van and what we like and what we don't like. And
There's a lot of things about this particular van that we don't like. You don't get to choose a lot of the layout. You just
Right.
get to choose a general van. So there's certainly things I would do different with this one, but we're making it work.
Yeah.
So since we started the whole traveling thing and we sold everything we own and hit the road, we've sort of embraced the minimalist lifestyle, and that fits really nicely with the van because there's not a lot of room for stuff.
Right. We don't have a lot of stuff to put in it, so that works out.
Yeah, like anytime we do something different, we always get on YouTube and watch other people's videos, and and so I've been watching a lot of camper van videos, and it seems like the common thread with people who are just getting into it, getting over that hump of minimalism,
Yeah.
and living like that. And I think it's been a smooth transition for us because we've been doing that for a year.
Yeah.
So a lot of the things that people who go to full-time van life, a lot of the things that they struggle with are things that we've already adapted to being on the road for a year.
Right.
So how this whole trip has worked out so far, we got back from Mexico and flew into Phoenix and picked up the van there.
Yes.
And we had scheduled, or not really scheduled, but made an itinerary because we're taking the van from Phoenix to Seattle in 3 weeks. So we kind of figured, well, let's go from Phoenix and go into California and work our way up through wine country. And when we got to Phoenix, it was in the 90s, which is nice in Phoenix, really. It was comfortable. After Oaxaca in the 80s with higher humidity, 95 in Phoenix felt really good.
It did.
But the next day, everything in that area was jumping up into the hundreds.
It's 105 when we left Phoenix.
Yeah, so we had originally booked a Harvest Host, and we can go into more detail on Harvest Host maybe in another video.
Yeah.
But we'd booked one in Blythe, California, which is not known to be cool either.
No.
And it was at a golf course, and they were actually closed that day, so there wasn't even going to be anybody there. We'd just be sitting in their parking lot in 100 and whatever degree temperatures. So we thought, let's
pivot.
Let's pivot.
Pivot! Pivot!
And we headed up north. I just got on the weather app and said, where's a cool place to go?
Higher ground.
Yes. So I went up into the mountains, heading north up through Arizona and chasing the cool weather, and that worked out. So that was one of the things we liked about the idea of the van, is how easy it is to pivot and just go and not have to, have to have reservations. And so yeah, it worked out great.
Because we can dry camp, we can harvest host, we can do whatever. So it's nice to be able to pivot and pick our route.
And it's June, early June, so it's not like high season yet. So we've been able to get campgrounds pretty much everywhere we wanted to go. So that's a win for the camper van.
Yes. And there's logistically, for me to figure out where we were going to go, there's it's not an app, it's a website called WilderTrips, and
I think he's developing an app, isn't he?
He's working on one. Yeah. It's kind of a new website for him, and he is fantastic. He works well with us, and basically it's you can, when you go on Google and you lay out an itinerary, you can only do 10 stops and then it cuts you off. It won't let you do any more than that. And WilderTrips, you can put in as many as you want, and you can change it, and it's really flexible, which has been great with what we're doing now.
It'll help you figure out your fuel cost. because
fuel
put
costs.
in your miles per gallon, and we're going in. When the guy's based in the UK, I think.
Yes.
And when we first started using it, it was all in liters. You could change it to dollars, but everything was in liters.
Right.
Right. I want to keep doing that, so we contacted him, and he said, "Oh, I'll get right on that." And he changed it.
changed
and put gallons in there, and
Yeah.
so yeah, it was sweet. We'll do a whole video on the WilderTrips because it's really cool. If you're going to do anything like this, road tripping sort of stuff, it's awesome.
It lays out an entire itinerary for you, telling how much gas is going to cost, and it's nice. Like you said, we'll do a video on it. I'm still learning more and more about it, so I need to learn a little bit more. But I think we'll do a video, and once I learn about it.
Yeah. So as we talked about in our multi-mode method video, which we'll put a link to that somewhere at some point. It's this whole journey's more about kind of designing your lifestyle around, sort of not sticking with one thing, and just kind of figuring out what works for you and what kind of mix works the best. And the van is we're definitely going to throw that in the mix. We're less than a week into it. I would say so far we're enjoying it. I think
I
think
love
a
it.
lot of, like I said before, a lot of those growing pains that a lot of people have jumping into van life from, just living in a house and then suddenly you're in a van. I don't think we have those because we've spent a year on the road sort of bouncing
Living
around.
out of a suitcase.
Yeah, living out of a suitcase, living in Airbnbs and hotels and house sits and that sort of thing. So I think it's been a pretty easy transition for us. And the one thing I really miss about all the other traveling we've done is I like to be in the outdoors. You always end up in a big city, and it's hard to get that sort of nature fix.
Yeah.
And so this has been really nice. The van kind of suits our style of travel, and when we used to camp, we didn't spend a lot of time in the RV that we had. We were outside, and this lends itself to that.
RV.
Yeah,
Our
RV.
scamp.
Yeah, we call it. But technically, I guess it was an RV. but
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I'm loving the freedom of it too. Like we discussed earlier, the being able to pivot wherever we wanted, but we can just go and pick each day. We can go, well, where do you want to go today? And the freedom of that, or do we want to just stay in a place for a couple days and like we're doing in this place?
This is actually the first place we've stayed more than a day. It's because it's just so easy it takes like 5 minutes to pack things up and go.
Yep.
So it's not like, a big RV or even our little scamp. It would take a while to get things tore down and put away and all that stuff. But yeah, so we've been moving a lot. We decided we need to slow down though and kind of enjoy some of these
we're going to get to our destination way before we need to.
Yeah.
So
we have the only thing we have. We just booked a couple harvest hosts coming up in the next couple nights because we haven't actually stayed at one yet, so we wanted to try them. And then we've got a campsite booked on the Oregon coast for a few days, so we have to be there for that. But other than that, between here and there, we just kind of winging it.
Yeah.
That's been kind of fun.
I think we were running away from the heat for those few days, so we were trying to
as you can
keep
see from the
higher...
sweatshirt and stuff, we got away from the heat.
We did.
It was actually really nice here. We're on the Snake River in Idaho, and it was nice here yesterday. But today the wind kicked up, and it's been cool.
It's kind of a cool wind.
Yeah. So, but I kind of liken this. If you grew up in the time we did, a lot of the TV shows in the 70s were people who would travel from town to town and solve crimes and stuff. That's kind of what we're doing. We haven't solved any crimes yet.
No.
But,
Well, we have to solve some problems though along the way. Like, do we want to talk about the campground we went to yesterday that we didn't like, and why we're at this campground?
You didn't like it, so you.
I didn't like it.
She had a feeling. We go with her feelings. When she has feelings.
We pulled into this. It was a national forest campground, which we've been staying in, and they've been fine. But we pulled into this one, and for some reason, I just didn't feel comfortable there. I just thought this is one, we didn't have any cell service, which isn't typically a problem, but we had no cell service. And we just pulled in, and I looked at each of the campers in the campground in the sites, and it just didn't feel comfortable. So I said, let's move on. Who knows? It might have been fine.
I think for me, it felt like a lot of the campers that were all there, they were all had four-wheelers, and they were all there for that reason. And I kind of felt like we were intruding a little bit, like we weren't one of them.
That might have been part of the problem.
But
and
it
there
was
wasn't any place for us to go. We weren't going to be able to go hiking.
Yeah, it was a very
really.
small
was
campground that you
way
could walk
out.
around it, and I didn't see any trails anywhere. So
Yeah, so it just didn't feel like our vibe. So we pulled out and went out for another 45 minutes, and found a state park.
Yeah,
and that's where we're at
and
now.
it's a great state park. It's got
trails,
bathrooms, and showers, and
Yeah.
I mean flush toilet bathrooms. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
Which, just so you know, this does have a shower and a toilet in it.
we don't want to use it.
We don't want to. I don't want to deal with that.
We don't have to.
I'm a simple guy. The bathroom is there for emergencies. And in this little tiny thing, I'm not showering in this thing.
No,
It's basically a closet. So that's one thing we would change.
It
in
will be
ours.
out.
We're
Yeah.
not gonna have one of those.
it's directly behind us,
Yeah.
and that will not be in our van,
Yeah.
which I believe we're getting.
It feels like it. We still got a couple weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're rambling now. So
I think we've covered everything.
Yeah.
If you have any questions, please let us know in the comments. We are really enjoying the comments that we're getting. Our last video has quite the conversation going on. And so leave us comments and questions. We love those.
yeah. And if you're a van person, let us know. If you're interested in van life, let us know that too. We're obviously gonna be on the road for another couple weeks, so there will be more van life
Yep.
videos, and then maybe next year we may have a few months of it. So hopefully you like that.
We are going to stick a Oaxaca video in between.
Yeah,
the
we
mix.
still got to do the Oaxaca video.
We'll let you know about how we did in Oaxaca.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's it.
So,
We have to like and subscribe to know what we're doing in the future.
yes.
Please, it helps us out so much. So if all 5,000 of those people who watched the last video
Right.
had actually subscribed, how nice would that be?
Exactly.
Come on, guys, subscribe.
All right. So until next time, huevos rancheros.
See ya.